Today we're at AZ Dog Smart Academy and we're speaking to Darcy Rohatz, and today we're going to talk about breeds. Darcy, tell me what your favorite breeds are and why you like to work with these breeds the most.
Okay, I can do that. My favorites I've been around for a very long time, a number of years. Anyone who knows me will tell you it's going to be Norwegian Elkhounds. Why Norwegian Elkhounds? They're very smart, independent breed, which can make them a challenge when you're training, but that's all right. They're a very honest breed. They're if you do the wrong thing and it doesn't work for them, or they take it personally, they will let you know. They could leave you, they could walk away, they'll tune you out, but they're very clear. They're very, very clear. But they're very loving, they're very good dogs to live with, so I really enjoy them for a lot of reasons. Those are just a few of them. Another breed that I never thought I would have on my own, that I recently got because this dog's personality, her learning abilities is just great, and it's a Chihuahua. Kind of a departure from an Elkhound, but very willing, very smart. She's teaching me a lot of things at this moment as well.
Thank you so much. Darcy, how has AKC Sports influenced your training philosophy?
Well, it's influenced my training philosophy because I'm a very positive trainer. And teamwork is extremely important in things like agility. You work in agility, you and the dog have to communicate and be connected. I mean, after all, the whole thing's supposed to be fun when you do these kind of sports. So agility is fun. You're out there with your dog, and your dog is working away from you. You have to communicate with your dog. You have to tell your dog the path. They don't know. They can't read the numbers on the course. We haven't taught them that yet. So it's a very exciting sport to get involved with your dog, and you really get a close bond. You really, really can make a good bond with your dog working these kind of sports.
Darcy, can you tell us your favorite training technique for the most challenging problem?
Well, one of the frequent challenging problems comes up to me is the focus. If you can't get your dog's focus, it's very hard for the handler to get the dog to do other things for them. Little game I use to help, one of the little things that you can immediately get some focus with the dog, get them reconnected with you, is simply training the dog to get their nose to touch the owner's hand. And that's just letting the dog touch the hand with their nose, telling them what a good dog they are, or click, and treating the dog for doing that. And then they learn real quick what the touch means. And when your dog is kind of discombobulated, you can just turn around and say, hey, Spot, touch, touch. And then all of a sudden they're reconnected, and they can shake off all the stuff that was making them a little bit nervous that was around them. So that helps the focus get reconnected back to the handler.
Thank you for that. Darcy, can you give me an aha moment when working with your students that resonates with you the most?
Yes, I can. When I'm working with students, for instance, teaching them agility, because the body motion is the best communication with the dog. And after I've trained with some students for a little while, when they get to a point in a class where they do a move and they either cut the dog off or do something, and it's very apparent, the dog is like, I have no idea what you mean, or the dog runs into them. When the student turns around and goes, oh, that was my fault, I stepped in your way, and I'm like, yes, that was correct.
That's great.
Okay.
Darcy, at AZ Dog Smart Academy, we know that you love teaching. Out of the entire course, what is your favorite part of it?
In the course, Helping Dogs Learn, I really enjoy the part where we have the student become the dog. Let me tell you what that means. We are using a clicker, helping them understand how we mark a dog's behavior, how we take little steps toward the finished behavior with the dog. Well, we have the student become the dog, and we as instructors will have a preconceived task we want them to do, and we're going to take those little bitty steps that the human does, and we're going to click to mark that was the right direction, go that way. We can't say anything to them, we're only using the clicker because that's what we do with the dog. So let's say we're going to have the student walk up to the counter from wherever we are. They have to walk that direction, pick up a bag of treats. When the person figures that out by our clicking, they really feel good about it. And they understand how the dog feels about it.
That is so interesting.
Thanks.
I love that.